What's up, everybody? Here's Uncle Ben, and this is my day 7 update on the beef, butter, bacon, and the eggs. Uh, what's going on this week? What am I doing? Right now, I'm trying to get myself psyched up to get on that thing because Uncle Ben ain't feeling too hot today. Bad allergy attack, so I'm dealing with that and trying to make myself work out even though that's going on. So this week, now this ain't the buttered coffee that I normally have, but this has got an MCT oil in it, which is good because I'm trying to get some energy to get on that total gym. That hot coffee feels good on my sore throat. So I did the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. This is day 7, like I said. And I cheated a couple times. A few times. But for the most part, I stuck to it, and it didn't seem to affect me negatively very much. I'm sure I could have made better progress if I'd have been more, straight down the road with it. But that's what happens, You make a bad decision, then you have to live with the consequences of it. So, like yesterday, it was my middle granddaughter. It was her birthday. Yesterday, so she came and stayed with us Friday night, and then excuse me, I didn't mean to belch. Well, I guess I did. Anyway, she come stayed with us, and then on Saturday, I started out the day good. It was all hunky dory. I got up. I was making bacon in the oven. I had it on a cookie, cooling cookie rack. It was on a baking sheet, and then the grease dripped off of it. Normally, I don't care about the grease. I don't care if it cooks in the grease. I just hadn't done that before, so I wanted to see how that'd work out. That's pretty good. If you on my Instagrams, I did a video on my Instagrams page, and it's the same name as what's on the YouTubes right here. It's your underscore Uncle Ben's underscore life. Or you just look up Ben Arnold and you'll see it on there. So I did the bacon. I did that in the morning and had the buttered coffee, and it was all good. I was feeling good and all that, and no problems. And then we took her out to eat lunch. And at McDonald's, I cheated a little bit. I had a quarter pounder with the cheese. No, it was a double quarter pounder with the cheese, no onions. So the bread, that was bad. The ketchup and the mustard. If I'd just got the 2 patties and ate them, but they ain't no excuse. I just did it. So then we stopped at the Dairy Queen's to get her something, and I had a small one. Normally, used to back in the day, I'd get a large one, but I got a small Oreo cookie blizzard. I didn't order the extra pieces like I used to. Just got it the way it came. That didn't make it good because I got a smaller one and didn't get extra pieces, but it was less bad. There's a difference between being good and just less bad. So I did that, and then got home last night. My allergies had started acting up, and it could be because of the food I ate. I don't know, because I don't eat that stuff very often, and so my body reacts to sugar and carbohydrates sometimes. And the blizzard is a lot of sugar. So, but it's carried over into today, and now my throat's sore, and I got gook running down my throat, and I just don't feel good. I contemplated not doing this video, but I'd said I was going to do them, so here we are. So this is really, really hard because the camera is over here, and I'm right there, and it looks like I'm pointing at me, but I'm actually pointing at the camera. I don't know if I can do this staring at the camera. because I keep wanting to look at me. Not that I'm pretty or nothing, but I keep wanting to look over there. So we're going to try and stay focused, Ben. Focus. So last night the sinuses were bothering me, and this morning I got up and was going to go to church. Oh, the other thing, I didn't work out yesterday because we was busy with the granddaughter, and I don't make early. I do weight training 1 day a week. So I just decided I was going to do it today, but I can't put it off anymore. I got to do it today because I'm not going to wait another week before I do it. So anyway, where was I at? Yeah, I know I'm right here. I was where was my train of thought? So I did that, and then with the food yesterday, and then this morning I did good though. I didn't have no bacon because my throat was sore, but I did have my buttered coffee, and I had 6 eggs, which you can also see over on the Instagrams, where I did the pictures of that. That was I made them really fluffy, and there were 6 eggs, a little bit of water in there, and some salt, and like 2 tablespoons of 2 tablespoons of butters. Cooked them in that, and it was really good, and it felt good on my throat where it's sore back in there. It's sore in there on the inside. So I guess on the outside that wouldn't be my throat, would it? This would be my neck. It was sore in there. So and earlier in the week, what I cheat doing earlier in the week. I think it was Wednesdays. I stopped and ate lunch, which eating lunch isn't bad. It's what I had. I had a double bacon, a supersonic bacon double cheeseburger. So I ate the bun with that. That wasn't good. If I'd have just got the meat, I'd have been sticking to the beef, butter, bacon, and the eggs. And then on Thursday, I cheated again, and I had 2 sausage, egg, and cheese burritos from the Sonic, and they were good, and none of it seemed to affect what I'm going after here, which is it did affect it. So I'm sure I could have lost more if I hadn't done all that stuff. But what I'm trying to do, and I've explained this I think back in the first video talking about the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, I'm trying to get my blood pressure down. I'm getting my sugar down, which the sugar's coming down. It's doing fine. We'll see what the doctor says about it. The blood pressure has come down some because it had gotten up. My goal is to try and get off the blood pressure medicine. I used to be on like 9 or 11 different maintenance meds I took every day, and I've been able to come off everything except for the 2 blood pressure medications. I reverse type 2 diabetes and all that stuff. So, all that being said, I'm going to throw a quick word in here. And I thank God for leading me to find this way of eating. I'm not going to say that this is for everybody. I am going to say that this is for me, though, because I feel better than, once I start eating this way, not the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, but like the keto and the carnivore, I feel better than I have in over 20 years. So, big thumbs up. So now, I'm going to run down the numbers for you, and then hopefully, hold on. Aesthetically, I should probably be drinking from the other way so you guys can see what it says on my mug. Okay, for the next part of this video, this is taking too much mental focus to look at the little dot where the camera is. I'm going to be looking, well, I'm actually pointing at me, but it doesn't look like it. I'm going to be looking at myself. And if somebody got a problem with that, please let me know. If that's like too distracting or something, I don't care if I look stupid because that's kind of part of what I'm going for here, the way I talk and stuff. In case you ain't figured it out, this here ain't my real voice. Waters, H2Os, coffees with MCT oil. So right now I'm not too sure that I'm going to have dinner tonight the way I'm feeling. We'll see. I need to, though, because after I work out, I do a high intensity workout, I really need the protein. So we'll see what happens. Stick around. I got to get used to this. I'm looking at a black dot talking to y'all, and it just feels weird. So on Monday, which would have been day one of the 3BE, beef, butter, bacon, eggs. Yeah, I'm just going to call it 3BE for simplicity. On Monday at 4 o'clock in the mornings, my blood pressure was 129/81. My blood glucose was 174. That's because last Sunday I ate pizza and my body was spitting out because the carbs turn into sugar when you eat them. It was spitting out into my bloodstream, and that's why it went up to 174. By the end of the day, no, I didn't do my end of the day that day. Okay, so on Monday, blood pressure was 129, pulse was 82, blood glucose, my sugars, was 174. That's no. And my weight was 233 pounds. Now, all the cheating I told you about, so my weight kind of did. Look, my weight kind of did that this week. But now I'm going to tell you what the results were this morning on day 7. And I'm sure some of this stuff will change. My blood pressure will be different when I check it later. My blood glucose will be lower because I ain't ate all day other than them eggs. And they're not going to affect my blood sugars too much. So this morning, the blood pressure was 143/83. The pulse was 77. Big thumbs up on that one. The glucose, 121. Last night, yeah, I started the cheating last night. I was eating some popcorn puff things. I don't know. The kids love them. I like them. That's why I ate them. But they was here for the grandchildren's. But there was only one of the grandchildren's here, and she got her full of them. Pawpaw finished off the bag. Sorry about you, as the rest of you grandbabies. Mom will have to buy some more. So that's where. My weight on Monday morning was 233, and my weight this morning was 225, which totally don't make sense to me other than inflammation. So I don't know how much of that was fat that I lost, how much was inflammation out of my body. I know where I talked about in the previous video, the arthritis in my hands was hurting and stuff because of too many carbs and all that. That's gone. My hands feel pretty normal for a 56-year-old man. So we're happy about that. So all that being said, I tries to keep you all updated. I might do a few like shorts and stuff through the week. I'll post pictures on the Instagrams of my food, what I eat daily. And I'll do a full video next weekend. Trying to get this figured out, like a certain day where I can do it, set aside time and edit and all that stuff. Because it takes me a while to edit because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of fumbling my way through it until I got something that kind of resembles something that somebody might want to see if their brain is as warped as mine is. So anyway, all that being said, it's here's your Uncle Ben. We love you. Peace out.